Devin Funches, former Harrison Hawk, University of Michigan alum, current Carolina Panther. You're watching Extra Point.
Champs Extra Point is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Extra Point is powered by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Diversified Members Credit Union. Proud to support Michigan youth sports because we believe in you. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit. What's up, Michigan high school football fans? We're coming to you this week from the State Champ Sports Network studios. You found yourself locked on to episode 8 of season 4 of the only high school football highlight show dedicated to the prep gridiron. This is Extra Point. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University and powered by the MHSAA. I'm Lauren Plant. What's up, Daniela?
What's up, Lauren? It's week 8 of high school football already, which means we are only 2 weeks away from the playoffs. We've got more highlights than you can handle, but that's just the start of what we've got loaded up for you.
That's right. Sean Belizean talks River Rouge football in our Coach of the Week. Tom Markowski talks about the brand new member of the Mr. Football Top 10, and Scout.com's Alan True has the latest recruit report coming your way.
Highlights from a few student broadcast productions across the state get their love here, plus reporters from around the state itching to tell you what went down this week under their friendly Friday night lights. Let's break the huddle, shall we? Time for the opening drive.
I'm Sean Belizean, and we start in the Downriver League where Gibraltar Carlson takes on the Wyandotte Roosevelt Bears at home. Mr. Football candidate Jalen Franklin rolling out to find a wide open Tyler Coons in the end zone to give Gibraltar Carlson a quick 6-0 lead. More action from Carlson late in the quarter. The give is to senior running back Malik Ford, who turns on the burners all the way to the end zone for an 80-yard touchdown run. Carlson now up 13-0 after the first, but the Bears are not giving up. With under a minute left in the half, in the red zone, senior quarterback Richie Miller drops back and throws a beauty to the edge of the end zone for Riley Stewart. Roosevelt down 20-10 at the half. Third quarter, Bears now starting to find a rhythm, and the give is to senior back Allen Woodward, who hits the hole and is gone. 20 yards for the score. They would add another score as they capture the Downriver League title and remained unbeaten at 8-0, knocking off Carlson 24-20 the final. Let's head to the east side of the state as Algonac went on the road to take on the Richmond Blue Devils. Winner of this game takes the Blue Water Area Conference title. We pick things up in the first quarter. Algonac in white driving. Senior Jordan Moss with the deep pass, and it's Nick Folkerts comes down with it for the 45-yard touchdown. Algonac adding to its lead in the second. Junior running back Jack Jewell gets the handoff, and he goes on in for the 26-yard score. They go into halftime leading 21-0. Early stages of the fourth quarter now. Richmond trying to get back in it. Senior quarterback Chase Churchill would connect with Austin DeBuck for the 30-yard score, and the Blue Devils now trail 21-7. But too much Algonac in this one. It's Jewell once again for the short TD. Algonac takes the BWAC title, 34-14 the final. Let's go to the Flint area and Ryan Slocum.
Thanks, Sean. Carmen Ainsworth could clinch the Saginaw Valley League Blue title outright with a win over Midland Dow, but the Chargers won a piece of the crown. Dow up 21-7 late in the second quarter. Shane Astrike finds Nick Siraki wide open over the middle. He's got plenty of room. 75 yards to the crib. Dow moves ahead 28-7. Then, with 20 ticks to go in the opening half, the Chargers put their foot on the Cavs' throats. then Zeitler to Caden Skinner. Midland Dow cruises past Carman Ainsworth 45-14 to improve to 7-1 and earn a share of the SBL Blue title. On to the GAC Red. Montrose visiting Goodrich. Both teams come in at 6-1. Third quarter, Martians in the red zone. Now they're in the end zone. Michael Stoner takes it in, giving the home team a 33-17 lead. And they would do it again on the next possession. Spencer King, crown him. Goodrich goes up 40-17. But here come the Rams. The freshman Bobby Skinner hits Kyler Thompson. He takes it to the paint to get Montrose back in it, down 40-24. But they would get no closer. Goodrich improves to 7-1, 47-31.
Hey, I'm Sean Belegian, and it's time once again for our Coach of the Week presented by Lawrence Tech Football. Our selection this week from River Rouge, Coach Corey Parker. Coach Parker is in his 8th season at the helm at River Rouge, and while winning is a focus, he feels the community, the growing family, that is what makes the River Rouge story special.
If all you're looking for is a wooden trophy to get out of this experience, you're wrong already, because you're going to have so many greater experiences by seeing these young men grow to become men.
Well, one of the things Coach Parker has done is take an anybody, anywhere approach to the schedule, as he explains.
Going into the year, we're looking for big games because that's the only way I believe you get better. You put David versus the Goliaths.
As the enthusiasm shows, Coach Parker is having a blast, and he talks about the joy he is having at River Rouge.
Seeing a kid smile that used to have a frown on his face, those are the moments that you live for. Watching the kid that's never scored a touchdown or never made a big block and watching everyone cheer for him, seeing that level of excitement. That's what this life is all about, experiences that you can continuously build on as life goes.
Hi, I'm Jeff Dubendek, head football coach at Lawrence Tech University. I'm here on River Rouge's campus to present Coach Parker, our LTU Coach of the Week Award.
For more information on the Lawrence Tech football team, head on over to ltuathletics.com. I'm Sean Belegian for Extra Point.
If you're asking yourself, what's the reason to go to a good college? Your answer should be return on investment. College isn't cheap, so you want to be able to make as much as you can in a great job as soon as you can after college. Lawrence Technological University is one of the best in the nation. A recent PayScale.com study says the earning power of an LTU graduate is the best of any university in Metro Detroit, and it's ranked in the top 20% of over 1,000 universities nationally. Go to ltu.edu to learn more. More Week 8 football highlights coming up in Alan True's Recruit Report. Stay with us.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
Hello, my lady. I ordered 2 large Howie Mauis with butter cheese crust.
Wow, you are one serious breast cancer awareness supporter.
Warrior for love, hope, and pizza. Can't seem to reach my wallet.
Flavor fanatics love us because for every pizza purchased in October, we make a donation to the National Breast Cancer Foundation.
Hungry?
Howie's!
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Carlson cheer team, and now it's time to start the second quarter on Extra Point. Yeah!
Sean back here, and let's head over to Wayne State, where the pilots of Warren D. LaSalle welcome the Shamrocks from Detroit Catholic Central for the Catholic League Central Division title. De La Salle, who hasn't beaten CC since 2008, did not waste any time here on the opening kickoff, and this is senior Jacob Badalamenti on the return, down the sideline to the house. 99 yards on that one, and the Pilots have the early 7-0 lead. The Shamrocks would respond on the very next drive. Senior quarterback Marco Genrich hits his target, senior Kevin Court, who brings it down for the 18-yard score. Missed PAT, Catholic Central trails 7-6. Jump now to the second half, and it was all De La Salle. On 4th and goal, it's senior quarterback Luke Fromm with the sneak, and he's in for the touchdown. De La Salle wins it 20-6 as the Pilots beat CC for the first time in 9 years and also claims the Catholic League Central Division title. We now go to the Kensington Lakes Activities Association as Livonia Franklin was at home to take on the Grand Blanc Bobcats. We picked things up late in the first half. Franklin's sophomore QB Jacob Kelbert on the keeper, and he scores from 3 yards out. Patriots lead 7-0 at the half. More from Franklin and Kelbert in the second half as he takes it himself, this time for the 21-yard score, and they lead by 14 going into the fourth. And it would be all Patriots the rest of the way. Check out the work here by senior Isaac Moore, busting tackles, and then the stiff arm as he goes in for the 52-yard score. As Livonia Franklin shuts out Grand Blanc 35-0 the final, they go to 6-2 on the season and clinch a spot in the playoffs. Let's go to the Lansing area and Jay Sarkar.
Thanks, Sean. Pontiac Notre Dame Prep taking on Portland. We start in the second half. Austin Allison going to keep this one himself, plows his way into the end zone. Raiders take a 21-7 lead, but then the Fighting Irish start the comeback. Elijah McLean hits Thomas Riss, who makes a great catch there for the touchdown. And then after a Portland turnover, Pontiac Notre Dame Prep takes advantage. McLean connects with Riss again, but they trail 21-20 after a missed extra point. Fourth quarter now, Irish deep in their own territory when Gavin Denani with an unbelievable one-handed interception. Portland ball. Few minutes left now, fourth down play. Allison going to find Dean Batley off the pass. That is a score. Portland has a chance to go up 8 with the extra point, but the snap is high. Brock Gross keeps it, goes around the corner, finds the end zone. Portland goes up 9, and the Raiders go on to win 29-27 and improve to 7-1. Olivet looking to take down Berrien Springs at home. We pick things up in the second half. Olivet up a score, but the Shamrocks are battling back. QB Sam Spalding fakes the handoff, going to take this one in himself. That ties the game up at 14. A field goal in the fourth gave them the 17-14 lead, but here comes Olivet. Heath Flower taking this handoff, breaks through the line into open space. He's gone for the 68-yard touchdown run. Eagles take the lead and don't look back. Olivet adds one more to win 27-17 and improve to 8-0 on the season. For Extra Point, I'm Jay Sarkar.
This is Alan True from Scout with this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid. One of the top juniors in the entire state of Michigan is East Kentwood defensive tackle Mozzie Smith, and he landed 2 big offers this week when both Ohio State and Penn State became the latest to offer him. Alabama, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Notre Dame are among the other schools who had already offered. A major offer came this week for Walled Lake Western junior Kobe Myers, an athlete who can play running back or safety at the next level. He picked up an offer from Iowa to add to a list that already includes Syracuse and others. One senior who's having a big season is Fenton quarterback Josh Sarnata, who has his team rolling towards the playoffs and has put up huge statistics every week. Sarnata, a mobile quarterback, recently picked up an offer from Lawrence Tech. For this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid, I'm Alan True.
Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Go to michigan.gov/MIStudentAid for more information.
If you are looking for a great way to fundraise for your team or your school or maybe even your club, don't just fundraise, dough-raise. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser is the easiest way to raise money. You set the price and your donors get the reward of hot, fresh Hungry Howie's pizza. It works. Go to doughraiser.com for details. We've got a fresh new candidate in our Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race, and that conversation is next.
so many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
At Diversified Members Credit Union, we serve the entire state of Michigan. With over 30,000 fee-free ATMs, we're with you wherever you go. To buy that new car, to take that dream vacation, to build that living room you've always wanted. Find out why so many people are choosing to own their own money by switching to a credit union. Apply today and become a member of the official credit union of the Detroit Lions. Visit us or click on dmcu.com.
Hey, it's my student aid. Okay, let's go. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Wanna gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student aid today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student aid and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
Welcome back to State Champs Extra Point. Tom Rakowski joining me now in studio as we discuss for another time the Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race for 2017. And like it's been all season long, you never know when a shakeup's going to occur. We have another one with just 2 weeks to go before we finalize this list. Who's going in?
Tristan Robbins out of Muskegon Mona Shores, a senior who started last season as a junior, has really come on this season, really put up some fine numbers for Mona Shores, one of my top 5 teams in the state.
We filmed this segment before they played Muskegon, so who knows, it could change next week. And really there are just a couple other guys that are still on our radar. Who are they?
Well, DeAndre Square out of Detroit Cass Tech, one of the best defensive players in the state, is still knocking on that door. A new guy, kind of new, David McCollum out of Waterford Mott, a quarterback who's putting up some gaudy numbers. Let's see if Mott continues to win.
So if any changes are going to happen, they're going to happen next week. After week 9, we freeze our top 10 until we choose our champion several weeks later. So what you can do, vote right now at statechampsnetwork.com. Thank you, Tom. The third quarter starts now.
I'm Kevin Jorzinski with the MHSAA Student Broadcast Program highlights. We start in northern Michigan as Traverse City Central hosted the Warriors from Birmingham Brother Rice. TC Central will get on the board first. As the senior Connor Morrison scores from 7 yards out, the Trojans take a quick 7-0 lead. We go to the early stages of the fourth quarter. The Warriors down 30-23. Sophomore quarterback Greg Piscopink throws the bomb, and Colin Gardner catches it, and he takes it 65 yards to the house. Brother Rice goes to 5-3 on the year, 44-36 the final. Next, we go to the Tri-Valley Conference as Freeland was at home to take on Carrollton. First half action. Junior quarterback Will Bolshinich for Carrollton throws it into triple coverage, but gets the 25-yard touchdown to put the Cavaliers on the board. But too much Freeland. Jacob Foco goes on in for the 23-yard touchdown run as they clinch a spot in the playoffs, beating Carrollton 35-18 the final. Let's go to the west side of the state to Ashley St. Louis.
Thanks, Kevin, and it's a big game at Fifth Third Ballpark as Grand Rapids Catholic Central takes on Grand Rapids West Catholic. We head to the second quarter, game tied at 7. Gaetano Valoni keeps it, and he's drilled, fumbles the ball. Eric Grabo picks it up. He's gone for the touchdown, 14-7 Cougars. Late second quarter, Valoni hits Nick Dorado for the score. It's 21-14 Cougars. We head to the third, Bowen with a short toss to Trudeau, who tiptoes down the sideline for the score. It's 28-20 Cougars. Now it's fourth quarter, 3rd and 27 for Catholic Center. Bowen connects with Trudeau again for the first down. That leads to this 8-yard touchdown run for Nolan Fugate to ice the game. Next up, we head to the OK Red East Kentwood at Rockford. The Falcons looking for win number 6. No score after 1, but early in the second, Rams on the doorstep. Malik Thompson just muscles across to open the scoring. It's 7-0 Rockford. East Kentwood coming alive after that, though. Keontae Blakely rips through a tackle, plows through 2 more before finally being dragged out of bounds. That long run set up a field goal for the Falcons to make it a 7-3 game. And just before half, near the goal line, Blakely again, this time for the touchdown for a 10-7 East Kentwood lead. But the Rams hammering down in the second half, scoring 17 unanswered to win it 24-10. Now let's head up to the UP in Sam Ali.
Thanks, Ashley. It was the Diamond Jubilee Trophy game as Negaunee hosted Marquette. First quarter, Redmond facing a 4th down from the Miners' 26. Brandon Caskey with a shot to the end zone, and Drew Duchesne comes down with the interception to get the ball back for Negaunee. And on the ensuing drive, Jason Waterman punches it in from the 1-yard line to give the Miners a 7-0 lead. But Marquette would answer in the second quarter. Caskey from the 23-yard line, he finds Ethan Martish in the end zone for 6. Extra point is good to tie this game up. Negaunee couldn't answer that TD, so they punted it away, and Martish took it back to the house. 75 yards for the score as Marquette wins it 35-19. For Extra Point, I'm Sam Ali.
You saw the student broadcast highlights just a few minutes ago. Here's the deal. The MHSAA student broadcast program is the perfect way to live stream any of your school's games. It's also a fantastic tool to introduce students to the world of digital and television media. Open up a whole new world that is broadcast production. It can also turn into a great fundraiser for your school, too. For more information, contact the MHSAA office at media@mhsaa.com.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, but we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders. And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
Cheer team. And let's start the fourth quarter here on Extra Point.
Sean, once again, it was the big battle on the west side of the state is Muskegon Mona Shores taking on our #1 team in the state, Muskegon, this one for the Ottawa-Kent Black Division title. We picked things up in the second quarter. Tristan Robbins, just named to our Mr. Football list on the 15-yard QB keeper for the touchdown. It's 7-7 as we go into half. Early in the second now, the Sailors would take the lead as Robbins would hook up with Keyshawn Somerville for the 28-yard touchdown. Mona Shores up 14-7. Jump now to under 9 minutes left in the game. Muskegon down 17-14. Another Mr. Football candidate, Ladarius Jefferson, with 2 touchdowns earlier. Here he is, his third of the night from 38 yards out. Big Reds up 21-17. It was all Jefferson on this night, 285 yards rushing, and here his 4th touchdown that would seal it from 26 yards out, as Muskegon beats Mona Shores 35-24 to remain undefeated at 8-0. Let's finish it up with Mike Gerlitis.
Nothing else matters, no records matter, it just matters how hard, how tough you play against them. I know you're prepared.
Farmington Harrison coach John Harrington looking to make history as the most winningest coach in the state of Michigan as his Hawks hosted the Bears from Berkeley. Hawks starting off on the right foot. Roderick Hurd takes it up the gut, 14 yards for the score. Harrison up 8-0 after 1. It was all Hawks in the second quarter. QB Noah Hendricks on the keeper. He goes 73 yards to the end zone. Harrison with a commanding 32-0 halftime lead. More Hawks in the second half. This time it's Ben Williams taking the handoff, 42 yards for another TD. That would seal the win and make history in the process, as John Harrington gets win number 431, solidifying him as the most winningest high school football coach in Michigan's history. With a final score of 39-0 over Berkeley. For State Champs Extra Point, I'm Mike Gerlitis.
So we're done for this week, but now is when things really start heating up. We've got 3 more weeks of Extra Point coming to you, and it promises to be a trifecta of nothing but preps, playoff, pigskin pleasure.
It gets a little intense around here when playoff football is right around the corner. And if you do too, the best way to feed that appetite is to connect with us on social media. Or you can talk to us, email us, tweet us, hit us up on Facebook, or even get creative on Instagram. The State Champs Scoreboard Radio Show is also a perfect way to interact. It happens every Friday night, all football season long, on 97.1 The Ticket here in Detroit and many other stations throughout the state. And it also streams at MHSAAnetwork.com, and of course, you can watch it on Facebook Live.
And if you're looking for statewide highlights of not just football, but other fall sports like boys soccer and tennis, girls swimming and volleyball, cross country and more, watch State Champs, the all-sports high school sports show every Sunday, 9 a.m., Fox Sports Detroit, or go to our website, statechampsnetwork.com, or our State Champs TV YouTube page.
That's right, and we'll see you guys next week right here on State Champs Extra Point.
State Champs Extra Point is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Extra Point is powered by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Diversified Members Credit Union. Proud to support Michigan youth sports because we believe in you. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit.